Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like watching and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. It has a link to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well is the links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the Denver Broncos. This is my game preview, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen, this is the Denver Broncos team that has a lot of things that they can bring to the table. You know, we got to go up there to Mile High. We all know all of the things that people talk about, all the adversity that you face when you go up there and you play them. And listen, they're right at our doorstep, so we've got to make sure that we go out there and take care of business. So before I start talking about the actual team, right, the players, I want to talk about the coaching here, okay? Listen, we're going on the road. We're going into Denver. Robert Saleh, you got to make sure that this young team is ready to go. We cannot continuously have these sluggish starts, particularly offensively. We cannot do that. LaFleur, Saleh, make sure that you guys can get some offensive, motion flowing, really get something going early offensively so that we can gain some momentum. So I want to see some quick stuff. I really, really do offensively. I want to see us pick it up early and not just wait until the second half to figure things out and then try to rebound or recover. No, let's get out early and get it going, particularly, again, because we're on the road. We got to get it started fast. Another thing that's really annoying me as well, and I think it kind of falls on coaching when you watch this New York Jets team, is the penalties. The penalties are killing us. We got to stop this. Like, I don't know what Saleh's got to do, but he's got to do something. Listen. Last week against the Patriots, it was 8 flags, 8 for 77 yards. You cannot have that. You just can't have it. Not just against the Patriots, but any team that we're playing early. You're just giving away yards. You're killing drives as well, because we saw some of those penalty flags on the offensive side of the ball. Holding, false starts, stuff like that killed a lot of our drives and pushed, some of our drives back where it was third and short or third and 8, something like that. And the next thing you know, it's third and 23, second and 20. Like, you cannot have that, okay? Stop the penalty flags. Robert Saleh finds some way to get these guys to understand they need to play a bit more discipline, right? So now I want to go to the offensive side of the ball, okay? And for me, it starts at the top. Listen, my guy, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, look, coming off a 4-interception game, you better not have 4 interceptions against the Broncos, okay? You bet not do that, you know what I mean? Come out, take care of the football, and, just be sharp and concise with your decisions. Get the ball out of your hands quickly. And I expect LaFleur to put some things together where it's going to be some quick drops early to really get his mojo flowing, okay? Zach has got to take care of the ball in this game, because if he doesn't, boy, we're going to be in a world of trouble, okay? And listen, This Denver Broncos defense can bring it. I was worried about Chubb, kind of coming into this game, but Chubb has been ruled out, so he's not going to be playing against us, but they still got Von Miller. And Von Miller, we all know what Von Miller's about, causing disruption, causing issues for offenses. We've seen him rush the passer for years and just pretty much destroy people's offensive plans for the day. This New York Jets offensive line must be ready to make sure that he does not have a big day. We all know Mekhi Becton's gone, so you got Fant out there, you got Morgan Moses at right tackle. Get ready for this guy because he is coming full speed. This offensive game plan must account for him so that he does not have a big day against us. And I think a big part of making sure that we keep the Denver Broncos defense honest is us effectively running the ball. We must do that. Listen, Michael Carter and Ty Johnson looked phenomenal. Okay, we had 152 yards total rushing against the Patriots. And when they fed those two young guys, Carter and Johnson, everything was good. We even Tevin Coleman, we saw him get some quality carries as well. That must continue into this game, okay? We must do that so we can beat things up early and then kind of keep them honest, and Zach can really get rolling off of that. The play action opens up, all that stuff. So the New York Jets must run the football effectively. I expect Corey Davis to be fed as well out there at wide receiver. He's been a guy that him and Zach really have a connection. I expect him to get some solid catches and have a pretty solid day against the Denver Broncos. Again, Kyle Fuller is going to be out there. Patrick Surtain is out there. Patrick Surtain II is out there as well. So I think Corey Davis will be able to find himself, in a situation where he can make some really good plays, some really big plays as well. Elijah Moore, I think we'll see more out of him in this game. He's really rebounded from the first game that he played at the beginning of the season, really starting to show that, hey, he's a guy that can make a big-time impact too. Keelan Cole, I want to see more out of him. Last game was his first game starting, 0 catches, 0 yards. We need to see a little bit more out of him. We're hoping to see Crowder playing in this game. Again, it hasn't necessarily been sorted out whether he's going to play or not. He's still dealing with the situation of, why we wear masks. He's trying to come back from that situation, still dealing with, I guess, some of the lasting effects of why we wear masks, because, YouTube be tripping. So we'll see what happens with him. But there's a guy that's sitting in the wide receiver position that we're all wondering about what's going on, and that's Denzel Mims. Denzel Mims needs to be playing. Denzel Mims should not be inactive again this week, okay? He's a guy that has unbelievable talent. He's better than Jeff Smith and Keelan Cole. I want to see Denzel Mims out there. Now you go to the Jets defense. This pass rush has got to get after Teddy Bridgewater, but you got to be careful because Teddy can still move. All right, he can still move, so keep your lanes against him. But John Franklin Myers, Bryce Huff, Quinnen Williams, I need to see you guys get after him. Sheldon Rankins, I need to see you guys get after him. Lawson, get after this guy and put it on him. Find some way to constantly be able to hit him, touch him, and bang him around. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look out for the Denver Broncos running game as well. Listen, Melvin Gordon, we all know, he's a guy that is a solid back in this league. He can still put it together. We've seen him, be able to do some things just this season as well. And he's also a back that gets stronger as the game goes on. We must account for that. Not just his running ability, but also his ability to come out the backfield and catch the football. He's a pretty darn good, receiving running back. So you got to watch that as well. So our linebacker core is going to be tested, all right? And we're going to see that. We're going to see guys, C.J. Mosley, we've got to figure out what's going on with him too. He's been flying around, making a lot of plays. We saw him against the Patriots. He looked really good. We must account for Gordon, in coverage. So we're going to see how that happens. See, what Sulla's going to draw up defensively with Ulbrich, and we're going to see how they handle business. They also have Javonte Williams as well, but it's looking like he's going to be questionable for the game, so we'll see if he's actually going to be out there. But he's another guy that can come out that backfield too and catch the football. Glasgow, their starting center, looks to be dealing with the injury as well. He might not play. If he doesn't, boy, that could become a big crack because Quinnen Williams, and I'm looking at Quinnen Williams straight in his face. Dude, I need you to wreak havoc this week. I need this Denver Broncos, running offense to really feel your presence. I need you in the backfield. I need tackles for losses out of you, man. I really need you out there. Noah Fant is also another weapon that they have offensively. A big tight end. You got to account for him too. We got to make sure that we get him covered because once he catches the football, he could be gone in a split second. This is a guy that can move, and if you think you're just going to try to tackle him and bring him down, dude, he'll run right through your tackle. You got to watch it. Their wide receiving core has some guys in it as well that I think could be effective against us. Jerry Jeudy is out for the game, so he's been ruled out. We don't have to worry about him. He's dealing with the injury. But they still got Sutton and Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick was a guy that killed us the last time we played him. Man, he's just a huge wide receiver. He looks like a tight end. It's crazy. But he's just a huge wide receiver, and they chuck the ball up to him, and he just goes get it, particularly in the red zone. So we've got to watch for him as well and account for him. So I expect Bryce Hall and Gundry and all our guys there at corner, to really make sure that they lock down on these guys. I want to see Marcus May sent on some blitzes too, because we saw him be able to get after, quarterbacks and get himself a sack in the last game. So I know he's going to be flying around and also, being very solid in coverage like he usually is. So comment down below, folks. Let me know what you folks think. I think that this is going to be a tough game for the New York Jets. It's going to be close, man. I want to say Jets, but I just really feel like the Broncos might be able to pull it out, especially something late in the game. But comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about this game? How do you feel about this situation? What are your thoughts about the New York Jets going into the Denver Broncos? Do you think Zach Wilson will be able to rebound off of the last game that we've seen? Do you think this New York Jets defense will be able to get after Teddy Bridgewater? I want to hear your thoughts. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.